Hello friends, I am Gnana Vijay and I am going to speak on the topic Media controls how and what we think. I take immense pleasure in starting with the golden words of the former President of India, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. Why is the media here so negative and why are we so negative? We are the number one in remote sensing satellites. We are the second largest producers of rice and wheat. There are millions of achievements. But why is our media obsessed with bad news, failures and disasters? And why are we obsessed with foreign things? Self-respect comes with self-reliance. Ask what you can do for India and do what has to make India what America and other Western countries are today. Media is a powerful source of communication that it can influence people's minds to a very great extent. It reaches all the nooks and corners of the world that nothing is kept in the dark anymore, resulting in the evolution of numerous news channels, entertainment, etc. Media is classified into three types: social media, print media and electronic media. These three types aim to target specific audience. In other words, it tends to be the Illuminati's passively taking control of our thinking. So let's take up a question here. Just think for a second. Number one, do you really know all your friends and followers on social media? Number two, unless a person is famous, why would someone be friend or follow someone? Just think. How many of us has said no to an activity with our family or friends due to social networking sites? I honestly admit that I have been a victim of all these acquisitions. So what kind of digital footprint is being created? We all lack care and attention in this sophisticated lifestyle. How often do we post online? Who is to be blamed? Maybe our ancestral cavemen, because they used to post everything on wall using paints. Media is a powerful source that it can take people to either greater heights or even grave. Selfies, the incarnation of Lord Yamaraja. What is hilarious as well as piteous is that during the year 2015 alone, there have been more deaths caused due to selfies than shark attacks all over the world. Pathetic. The access to media has become so easy that even toddlers could surf websites. Likewise, when one keeps following this for a very long time, his thinking tends to get influenced by the media he follows. The November 2015 Chennai floods and the August 2018 Kerala floods with waterlogging and no power supply, watching news on television, getting newspapers was not possible. Social media, accessed through mobile phones, proved its eminence even with limited connectivity by gathering food, water, volunteers and other relief materials from all over the nation and abroad. The introduction of e-learning and smart education system has completely changed the way of education, making it a lot more easy and interesting. The private e-learning apps like Byju's learning app, Extra Marks, NPTEL, EdSys, Allison has made everything easy peasy. Over the past few decades, the influence of media and technology over children has been immense that great education is no more a dream. The six-lettered mantra Google, Google, has completely changed the aspect of attaining knowledge. The positive aspect of this influence of media is social awareness among the public regarding education, policies, politics, day-to-day government affairs and policies, shares, etc. Bringing in the productive utilization of media, the government of India has utilized media to influence public with its clippings on the screen to promote and implement Swachh Bharat, a program for cleaner India, Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao, a program for educating girls and to stop aborting girl fetus. Through the radio, the central government is broadcasting programs like Man Ki Baat, where people from even the remote villages are being influenced by effective ideas and plans so that even the poor village people could get benefits from the government schemes for the betterment of their lives. The Jan 8, 2017 to Jan 23, 2017. Can you guess what is it? The pro-Jallikattu movement initiated by us demonstrated the power of youth and media to the government, breaking all the political obstacles with effective usage of media and unity, thus making our motherland and the cattle rearers proud. As every aspect has its own pros and cons, the media has become so powerful that it has taken control over us. People captured videos using their mobile phones in the absence of CCTV cameras, which helped in cracking many police cases and mysteries. During the 2008 Mumbai attack, led by the pro-Pakistani Lashkar-e-Taiba terrorists, killed 15 policemen and 2 NSG commandos just by the video footages produced by our media in news channels disclosing all the identity of the operations of the officers under control lively. As there is access to everything, inappropriate content is easily available, stating terrorism, violence, obscenity, etc., which influences innocent minds. Youngsters tend to believe whatever they see on media without even thinking about the reality. Crime rate has drastically increased. Women and child abuse has been so common nowadays. The 2008 Arushi Talwar Delhi, the 2010 Hrithik Jain and Muskan Jain Coimbatore, the 2012 Jyoti Singh and Nirbhaya Delhi, and the 2018 Asifa abduction and abuse case would obviously let us in tears and pain, proving the viciousness and brutality of mankind, and too much exposure of media. How shameful should we be? Media has even influenced children with addiction to video games and animation, barring them from playing outdoor games, resulting in juvenile diabetes, obesity, and attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, the ADHD. The cyberbullying, Russian Blue Whale Challenge, and the Japanese Mono Challenge destroyed the lives of many innocent youths. The youths are nowadays engrossed in WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and YouTube, thus letting all social values and responsibilities in air. As the media makes the most unethical practices look very common and normal, thus by pushing the young generation to worse danger. News channels, being the vital source of media, portrays only the content for commercial sake to increase their television rating point TRP. The most pathetic condition is that nowadays people have got their brains replaced with Android phones. Poor zombies, they just love brains. Enough of my brooding over the effects of media. Now let's see the ways to tackle these effects. Number 1. Parents should govern their kids on the usage of media over daily basis. Nowadays there are many updated features on the electronic devices to limit their usage hours. Number 2. Youngsters should find other ways of stress busting rather than using mobile phones for hours together. Number 3. Everyone should take reins in their hands and do their part of good by being responsible with positive ideologies. There is a famous quote by a Russian scholar, Mr. Alexis Ohanian. It takes discipline not to let social media steal your time. Thereby, don't let your comfort zone become your coffin. Thus, I conclude by saying, less scrolling, more living. Thanks for this wonderful opportunity. I thank ICTACT, my family, friends and teachers for this wonderful opportunity and supporting me for this. Thank you.